Throughout the years, these champions have shaped the history of sail. They've risen to the challenge and taken all before them, providing us with thrilling victories and memorable moments. Tonight, we mark an historic milestone as we celebrate over 2 decades of quizzing. It's Heat 3 of the 21st Birthday Challenge through the years on Sail of the Century. And now here's Glenn Ridge.
Thank you very much, Peter Smith. Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome to Sail, and it's great to be with you as we continue with our 21st birthday celebrations. We've had some fantastic games here. Last night getting down to a 3-way tiebreaker to find out who was going to join us in our semi-final on Monday night, and Dave is heading in there, which is great to see. But we do have 4 more champions who will be with us in just a moment. But firstly, would you please welcome Karina Brown. Okay, Jay, how are you?
Very well.
Now, we probably should take a few seconds just to thank so many viewers over the years, because for 21 years, so many people have watched Sail and have been very supportive of Sail, and it's just fantastic, and we're looking forward to a really big future of Sail too.
You don't realise how long it's been on air until you actually see it on paper and see what's gone on over the years.
And see some of those faces and some of the things which happened.
It's just unbelievable.
A couple of generations have gone through there as well. So there you go. So thank you very much to all the people who have supported us over the years here at Sail as viewers. It's very, very much appreciated. And I guess as our way of thanking you, we're giving you the chance to pick up $100,000 cash.
It's a pretty big thank you.
It's quite easy, isn't it? So just keep watching during the night. We have some questions for you and the money could be yours. All right, let's continue. Another 4 years of Sail we're going to look at with 4 new champs. So who's joining us tonight?
Our first champion is most remembered for being the youngest ever winner on Sail of the Century, when he won all the cash and prizes at the tender age of 16. Tonight he's a little older and no doubt wiser. From the ACT, please welcome back Andrew Werbik.
Hello, Andrew.
Hi, Glenn.
Great to see you.
Our second champion was a big spender in the gift shops and loved to flutter on the cash card. It stood him in good stead, allowing him to buy a new house with his winnings. From New South Wales, please welcome back Geoffrey Gettings.
Nice to see you again, Geoffrey.
How are you?
Our third champion held the world record of amassing the largest quiz show winnings ever. Since then, she's continued her education and spent more time with her kids. From New South Wales, please welcome back Kate Buckingham.
Nice to see you again too, Kate.
And our fourth champion had some close calls during his 7 nights on Sail. He came from behind in the last round to steal the game on more than one occasion. From New South Wales, please welcome back Phillip Barnes.
Hello, Phillip. Great to see you too. So it's very nice to see all of our champs with us. Of course, Kate was in the Guinness Book of Records there for a while. And as you mentioned, Karina, Andrew, the youngest ever player here on Sail. It's great to see you again, Andrew. And of course, Geoffrey and Phillip. Look, we could chat for a while here. So I know you want to get into the game. The game is the most important thing here as we celebrate 21 years of Sail. So $20 starting money for all.
Have fun.
We'll see you soon.
Okay.
Find out what's in store, hey? Everyone's ready? Well, good luck. First question. To overcome initial formality and reserve at a social... Phillip.
Break the ice?
That's correct. At a social occasion is to break the what? Rhyming with mighty is which British military colloquialism for England? Phillip.
Blighty.
Yes, that's correct. What do we call the thin oval or rectangular board that a painter holds and mixes pig... Kate.
Palette.
That's correct. Pigments on. Visual question, look carefully. Pictured here is a scene from which film? Andrew.
Casablanca?
No, Annie Hall. In 1979, presented with a rhodium disc for his unique contribution to pop music and for selling over 200 million albums, was Paul who? Phillip.
McCartney.
That's correct, ex-Beatle. By what name, since 1974, have we known the quadrennial sports competition called originally... Andrew.
Commonwealth Games?
That's correct, yes, called originally the British Empire Games. Beginning with I is which method of identifying criminals from composites, Andrew?
Identikit?
That's correct, composite photographs based on an assemblage of individual features. Now, it's certainly a close game here at the moment. Phillip's in the lead on $35 and it's time for the brain drain. So ready, players? Here's the question. I was built between 1886 and 1894. I was built at a cost of about £1 million. I was designed in the Gothic style by Sir Horace Jones. The engineer in charge of my construction was Sir John Wolfe Barry. I have an Geoffrey.
The House of Parliament, England.
No. Back to the question. Opening span of 61 metres clear width with headroom of 41 metres. My towers are 37 metres high. Between the towers are a pair of glass-covered walkways. These were designed to allow pedestrians to cross even while my drawbridge was raised. I span the River Thames between the Greater London boroughs. Andrew?
London Bridge.
No. Back to the question. Of South Southwark and Tower Hamlets. Kate?
Tower Bridge.
I am the Tower Bridge, that's correct. So Kate answering in the $5 zone there. Takes you up to $30, trailing Phillip by just one question. So on with the questions. Having a parrot-like beak and commonly found along the southern Australian coast is which small, highly venomous octopus? Geoffrey?
The blue-ringed.
That's right. Something of the highest financial rank is said to be Phillip? Triple A we needed. Tie for the lead, Phillip and Kate both on 30. Geoffrey and Andrew both one question behind on 25 as we go to the first of our Fame Game questions for tonight. So who am I? Born in New York in 1901 and dying in 1974, I started my career as a sports writer before becoming Broadway gossip columnist for the New York Daily News. Phillip?
Ed Sullivan.
I am Ed Sullivan, that's correct. Nicknamed the Great Stoneface. Well answered very early in the question there, Phillip. You are sharing the lead, as I say, with Kate on $30. $10 is behind one of our famous faces, and tonight they are...
Our very own Peter Smith.
At a tender age of 21, yes, the golden voice behind Sale of the Century. Great to have you with us too, Pete.
Susie Wilkes.
On her 21st birthday, and also guess who's coming to dinner?
John Burgess.
Believe it or not, at 21 years of age too, from the 70s, Burjo's catchphrase.
Jennifer Aniston.
Friends?
Damien Callis.
Damien comes from Highgate Hill in Queensland, is a soccer fan and the highest goal scorer in the Olympic under-8s.
Amy Brenneman.
Judging Amy.
Craig T. Nelson.
The District.
Kristen Davis.
Sex and the City.
And the very funny man Brady Halls.
And it was always funny by the looks of it. At age 21, of course, Brady from A Current Affair. So, Phillip, which of those famous faces would you like?
I'll go for Brady Halls, I think.
Good luck. Looks like it's his 21st birthday party.
Phillip, you can keep an eye on things with this state-of-the-art telescope and binocular package, valued at $1,150 from Tasco.
Fantastic prize, Phillip. The money stays hidden and just one question separating all four players. And the thing to remember, of course, these are champs who've joined us years ago on Sale. They're competitive, they want to win the game, and only one of these four will be going to our semi-final on Monday night. But before the break, we have lots of memories here on Sale over those 21 years. So once again with Karina, let's go back through the years.
The eve of the 1990s was marked by an event that changed the face of world politics. The Berlin Wall, the symbol of the Cold War, was brought down, and a wave of people power swept Europe. Meanwhile, back on Sale, we had a celebration of a different kind, with our first celebrity challenge as we marked our 10th anniversary.
Welcome back to Sale as we celebrate 21 years of Sale of the Century. Now, if you're an avid viewer of Sale and have been over the 21 years, you'll know the answer to this question. The second hostess of Sale of the Century started on the show back in 1982. Now, she's married to John Cornell and was one of the stars of the Paul Hogan show. What we want to know is what is her name? Now, if you do know the answer, ring this number. It's on the screen at the moment. Ring it as many times as you like. Leave the answer to that question and also your details, and you could pick up $100,000 cash. Now, we'll have more opportunities with more questions later in the show, but make sure you ring up. Only one question separating all of our players here. Andrew and Geoffrey on 25, Kate and Phillip both in the lead on $30. So here we go, round two. What do we call the partitioning of a city, borough or township into sections reserved for different purposes, such, Phillip?
Zoning.
That's correct, such as residence or business. From an English artillery officer who died in 1842 comes what term for Andrew?
Shrapnel.
That's correct, for bomb, mine or shell fragments, and of course named after Henry Shrapnel. A ritualised ceremony whereby a society marks a change in the status of a member, Phillip.
Rite of passage.
Is called a rite of what? That's right. Fast money. Phillip in the lead on $40 as we put 30 seconds up on the clock. And your time starts now. Native to which city is the Muscovites? Andrew.
Moscow.
Yes. One of the main gods of which religion is Vishnu? Kate.
Hindu.
Yes. A star of the TV comedy I Dream of Jeannie? Andrew.
Barbara Eden.
Yes. Which Italian word describes a short light opera? Andrew.
Operetta.
Yes. What kind of amphibian is the mud puppy? Kate.
Fish.
Salamander. Which government endorsement shows that a passport is valid? Philip.
Visa.
Yes. What is the capital city of Fiji? Kate.
Suva.
Yes. Which vowel is not contained in the word dispose? Kate.
I.
You. Who or what is killed in deicide, a god or a deity? The word there, Kate, was disposable, and we needed you there. So, at the end of Fast Money, still a very close game. Andrew and Philip both sharing the lead on $45. As we go to the Fame Game question, now $15 has been placed on the board along with the $10. So, who am I? Born William Enos in Los Angeles in 1895 and dying in 1976, I was on the stage from the age of 5 and eventually moved from comic acting and dancing to directing plays and musicals. Philip.
Busby Berkeley.
I am Busby Berkeley, and there's one thing with the champs here, they get in there very quickly. Well answered early in the piece, Philip. Sharing the lead with Andrew. You could skip $10 or $15 ahead, depending on what your luck's like. So which of our famous faces would you like?
I'll go for Jennifer Aniston.
From Friends, good luck. Here's Jennifer.
Philip, brew the perfect coffee with this Illy package, including a Joy espresso machine, cups and saucers, a stainless steel jug and more, valued at $1,350 from Illy, my coffee.
A great prize, Philip. I'm sure you'll enjoy that. Not the money, it stays there, which puts all the more pressure on the very final $25 in the Wildcard Fame Game question, which is coming up in the next break. Now, before we go to the break, we have a tie for the lead. Andrew and Philip both on 45, Kate's on 30, Geoffrey's on 25. That's how they'll line up as we go to the cash card round. And before we get there, though, here's Karina once again, going back through the years.
Back in the early 90s, times were certainly changing in South Africa when political prisoner Nelson Mandela was released amid scenes of jubilant celebration.
Different South Africa. And along the route, I was surprised to see the number of whites who seem to identify themselves with what is happening in the country today amongst blacks.
On sale in 1991, we also had a new man in charge. Glenn Ridge shared a beer with his friends in his pub as he celebrated his first show going to air. Good on you, Glenn.
Here's another chance for you at home to pick up $100,000 cash. All you need is the answer to this question. It's an easy one. There are how many Fast Money segments in each show? If you do know the answer, make sure you ring this number as many times as you like. Give your details, obviously give the answer, and who knows, you could be $100,000 richer. Simple question, there are how many Fast Money segments in each show? All right, let's get into round 3. At the moment, the lead is being shared by Andrew and Philip, both on $45. Here are the questions. Deregistered in 1993 was the Australian... Geoffrey.
Builders Labourers Federation?
No, the Australian Trade Union of Waterfront Workers, called the Federated Ship Watch Union, Painters and Dockers. Having a dark blue and silvery belly is which medium-sized tuna of warm seas, beginning with... Jeff.
Bluefin tuna?
Beginning with A was the rest of it. Albacore. Charged with maintaining discipline aboard ship is the petty officer called the master at what? Philip.
At arms.
At arms is correct, and Philip, you're in the lead. You're on $50. You are one question ahead of Andrew, which means you have the opportunity to play cash card as he grimaces there. Now, we don't have gift shops, so this is the only opportunity you'll have to pick something like this up. $5,000 could be yours. You are leading Andrew by just one question, and it will cost you $15. What would you like to do?
And I'm on 50.
You're on 50, that's correct.
Andrew's on 45.
That's correct.
I'm sorely tempted.
Your call. What would you like to do? 1 in 4 chance of picking up the money.
No, I'm not going to do it. I've
Plus,
changed
you
my
can
mind
take
at the
5.
last minute. I told Andrew that I was going to play this, but I've chickened out. No,
Have you?
No, no.
Want to.
It's run away. Turncoat, Andrew, isn't
Philip, you
it?
can take 5 as well.
Yes, I know I can, but no, I'd rather keep the 15 and take my chances.
Okay, you're not
Yep.
going to play?
No,
All right.
no.
If you did play, which suit would you have gone for?
Hearts.
Hearts.
Hearts, okay.
What would it have been
Have a
on the
look.
hearts, Karina? Would it have been worth the $15, Philip? We're about to find out. It would have been the bonus spin, which means it could have been absolutely anything. So nothing changing here. Philip still in the lead on $50. On with the questions. Born in 1894, was a British novelist, playwright and essayist, noted for his varied output and his ability for shrewd Philip.
Kingsley.
No, shrewd characterisation, J.B. Who, J.B. Priestley. Once again, tie for the lead with Andrew on 45. One of the 2 questions put to Australians at the 1999 referendum was a vote on whether to alter the Constitution to insert a what? Andrew.
A preamble.
A preamble is correct, and you're now in the lead, Andrew, on $50. As we go to the last of our fan game questions, $25 on the wild card has been added. In fact, the $15 and $10 is there somewhere too. So, an important question for all of our players. Who am I? Born in Wales in 1387 and dying in 1422, I was taken in after my father's exile by Richard II in 1398 and knighted by him the following year. Created Earl of Chester, Duke of Cornwall and Prince of Wales after Philip.
Henry V.
I am Henry V, that's correct. And once again, Philip, very quick on the phone game questions. All the money's there. Third time lucky, Philip. Who would you like?
John Burgess.
Burjo, a 21-year-old Burjo there. Good luck. And there's $10. The chance of picking up the money was fairly good, and that gives you a lead. So where was the remainder of the money, though, Karina?
Susie Wilkes had the wild card, Kristen Davis had the 15, and our very own Pete Smith had the $25.
The golden voice. Pete with the $25 there. Good to see. Now, Philip, with that $10, you are in the lead. You're on $55. Andrew's on 50, Kate's on 30 and Geoffrey's on 15. All that's remaining is the Mad Minute. And, of course, only one of these players is going to the semi-final on Monday night. So the pressure's on. Which of these four ex-champs will be joining us as we celebrate 21 years of sail? We'll be back after this break with the Mad Minutes. Well, here's another chance for you at home to possibly pick up $100,000. All you need is the answer to this question. Which European country is home to the Alfa Romeo? If you know the answer, ring this number as many times as you like with the answer. Leave your details, and just the answer to that question is all we need. And you're in the running to pick up $100,000 in cash. It's as easy as that. Now, we've had a great game all the way through the night, and it's still very, very close. Geoffrey's on 15, Kate's on 30, and the battle has been between Andrew and Philip. Andrew's on 50, Philip in the lead on $55. So still anyone's game here, as we've seen over the years here on sale. Anything can happen in the Mad Minute. So good luck to you all. 60 seconds up on the clock, and your time starts now. Changing his allegiance at each election is a swinging what? Andrew?
Voter.
Correct. Beginning with Y is which device for linking two draft? Geoffrey?
Yoke.
Yes. Located on which continent is the Vistula River? Andrew?
Europe.
Correct. A Merseybeat pop group was who and Geoffrey?
Jerry and the Pacemakers?
Yes. Beginning with U is which religious act of anointing? Andrew?
Ululation.
Unction. What is the Scottish equivalent of the name Jack? Kate?
Hamish.
Jock. An external territory of which country is Christmas Island? Kate?
Australia.
Yes. Which consonant is silent in the word depot? Kate?
T.
Yes. In religious painting, which radiant surrounds the head of a sacred? Philip?
Halo.
Yes. How many crosses are depicted on the... Andrew?
1.
3. From which modern language comes the term paper? Andrew?
French.
Yes. A popular children's game is Simon What? Kate?
Says.
Yes. Consisting of how many chambers is a unicameral? Andrew?
1.
Yes. Beginning with W is which period of wandering undertaken by Philip? Walkabout is the answer we needed there. The question undertaken by Aborigines. Unfortunately, Philip, a correct answer would have won the game for you, but Andrew is our winner tonight. And it was neck and neck all the way through. So congratulations, Andrew.
Wow, what a finish.
It was
Andrew, well done.
certainly a very, very close game. And Philip, thank you very much for a close game as well.
Still stunned?
Yes, I am.
But all of our players, so we must thank you very much for coming back and joining us, and we'd like you all to have this gift.
A sign of elegance and individuality, the 149 Meisterstück fountain pen is one of the world's most prestigious writing instruments. It features a nib crafted from gold and platinum that has been cut, ground and finished by hand to create an unrivaled writing experience. A fitting token for our champions to commemorate Sale's 21st birthday from Mont Blanc.
Congratulations, Andrew. Well played. That was a great battle between yourself and Philip there. Congratulations, a good win. Now, you were the youngest player on sale.
That's right.
You were 16.
Well, I was the youngest one to take off the live.
Yeah, that's right. And you were 16 years of age?
That's right, yes.
How many years ago was that?
13.
Wow. So there you go. You're back with us again. You're in the running to take off our 21st birthday challenge. So let's go shopping. Come on through and have a look here. Now, you'd look great in the Spider, I think you'll agree.
Oh, well,
It's a
not too shabby.
fabulous car. You will be going into the semi-final on Monday night, but at the end of the game on Tuesday night, one of our champs who've joined us all the way through this series is going to be the lucky winner of this fabulous Alfa Romeo Spider.
Experience the absolute freedom of the Alfa Romeo Spider, the ultimate birthday present for lovers of classic sports cars. Exceptional steering control and alloy wheels allow the Spider to master any driving conditions, while the modern dynamic interior hosts a sports display modelled on classic Alfa Romeo styling. The Spider's whisper-quiet driving belies a powerful 2-litre twin-spark engine that puts you ahead of the pack. It's valued at $54,390 plus on-road costs. Alfa Romeo, the heart and soul of sports cars.
Fabulous car and justifiably a great prize for our winning champ, the Alfa Romeo Spider. Coming close because we'll be seeing you on Monday night. And we must thank everyone, Kate and Philip and Geoffrey, for joining us. Thank you very much for being a part of our celebrations. It was great seeing you. And tomorrow night we have 4 more champs covering the years of 1992, 93, 94 and 95. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We look forward to your company then as we continue with this, our 21st birthday challenge. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Next on 9, Judging Amy, with Amy tonight involved in an emotional case involving a couple who have abused one of their daughters. And after Judging Amy, the designs are becoming even more creative when Susie Wilkes introduces Changing Rooms.